Hi, welcome back to the Spring Boot tutorial. In this video, we will discuss about the @request header annotation with an example. @request header annotation is also a part of the Spring framework. As the name suggests, it binds the request header values to a controller method parameters. Let's assume that we are passing the authorization in the request header and we can bind that to the controller method argument using this @request header annotation. And if the method parameter is a map, then the map is populated with all the header names and values such as user agent, accept content, and all those things. It will populate all the header names and values. So let's look at an example. I have already created the Spring Boot project request header, and inside this, let's go ahead and create a package. Controller, and inside this I'm going to create a new class. Let me call this home controller. I'm going to annotate this with the @rest controller. And inside this, let's quickly create a handler method public. This will return the string and handle request header. I'm going to annotate this with @getMapping annotation. Let's say the URI is test, and we're going to accept the request header using the request header annotation. So we are going to accept the authorization, and inside this, let's actually print the authorization, printing the header. Let's concatenate the authorization, and we're going to return the string, which is success. So let's import all these annotations, and so now let's save this and let's go ahead and quickly run our application. Alright, the application is started. Let's open the Postman and let's test the REST endpoint, localhost 8080/test, and inside the headers I am going to provide the authorization and the value auth value. Okay, so now let me clear this console, and when I click on this send, we do get the response success. And if you look at the console, you can see printing the header value, which is auth value. Okay, so this way we can use the @request header annotation. So let's suppose change this to map and see what all the values it will populate. So which will be of the type strings, and let's populate the map values. So let's import the map. We have imported the map, and let's save this, and let me clear the console. Now let's add one more header, which is token. Let's say token value, and when I click on this send, we do get the response success. But you can see we are getting not only authorization and token, we're also getting the user agent, accept, post token, and all those things, host, accept encoding, and all those things. Where are these coming from? If you look at these headers, inside these headers we also have these token, authorization, and connection, and accept encoding, accept user agent. So if we use map inside the method argument, and if you are binding the @request header to the method arguments to a map, then it will populate all the names and values. Alright, that's all about this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.